Until we can manage time, we can manage nothing else. This powerful quote by Peter Drucker perfectly sets the stage for today's discussion on time tracking and management in projects. Time is the backbone of every successful project, and mastering it can be the difference between chaos and order. In this video, we'll uncover the secrets of effective time management. Let's start with making one thing very clear. Time tracking is more than just logging hours. It's about understanding how time is being spent across the different tasks and activities within a project. By keeping an eye on time, you can better allocate resources, set realistic deadlines, and ensure that no task is overlooked. Imagine being able to pinpoint exactly where your team's efforts are going and how future workload is spread. Now that's powerful. Did you know that office workers spend an average of 1.5 hours every workday procrastinating? This significantly impacts productivity. By tracking time, you gain valuable insights into your team's true capacity, enabling more effective planning and clearer communication with clients or internal stakeholders. This transparency not only boosts team efficiency, but also builds trust and strengthens relationships. Let me give you a few practical tips. First, think about an adoption strategy. Start by clearly communicating the benefits to your team. Why do you ask them to spend their precious time on this overhead job that, to be honest, nobody likes? You could also consider starting a pilot program in one department before rolling out the system to everyone. Second, choose a time tracking tool that integrates seamlessly with your workflow. Begin with small steps, like tracking only the most critical tasks, and then gradually expanding as your team becomes more comfortable with the process. Remember, it's about collecting actionable data, not micromanaging. Lastly, don't lose yourself in the details. The more precision you require, the greater the chance you'll get incomplete and inaccurate data, especially if your team doesn't understand why they have to do it. A general rule of thumb is if it takes more than 15 minutes, it deserves its own time entry. For example, if you're taking a bathroom break, you don't have to track it. Just add it to the project time. But if you're taking a 30-minute lunch break, either don't track it or tag it as a break. Another key element of successful time tracking is consistency. It's essential to reflect on how and when time should be logged. Try to track your time on a daily basis, ensuring that entries are accurate and reflective of the work performed. As a project manager, often reviewing time logs helps in identifying patterns and areas for improvement, making it easier to adjust workflows and optimize team performance. Oh, and when you use a timer, you'll often end up forgetting to start it or switch it off. As a project manager, often reviewing time logs helps in identifying patterns and areas for improvement, making it easier to adjust workflows and optimize team performance. Oh, and when you use a timer, you'll often end up forgetting to start or switch it off. This is very common. Instead of trying to be perfect, just approximate the time. Enter it manually and move on. Effective time tracking is your secret weapon for staying on top of your projects. By understanding where time goes, you can make smarter decisions, keep your team on track, and deliver projects on time and within budget. Remember, it's not just about tracking time. It's about using the data to drive success. So that's a wrap. Did you like this video? Then reward it with a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss our next episode.